What is up, guys? It's SoraScope here, and today we are doing a cafe speed build. So I actually took the idea for the South Square Café and kind of made it my own. So I did start this on stream, so you can see it's already kind of halfway finished here. At least the exterior is pretty much finished. I'm just adding some little outside touches. I wanted to add a little bit of greenery on the outside because Windenburg is very brown and gray and white, so I thought adding these little 2x2 areas with some grass and then a tree in them and some fencing around them would look pretty good. And I think I only put 2 of them on the lot, so they look okay. You'll see them here. And I kind of zoomed out a lot here, and I was like, oh, where can I put another one? And I just ended up putting it on the other back corner, I think. Yep. So it looks okay. I didn't want to add too much greenery because I thought like it just really wouldn't fit. You can see me struggling with the grass. It really didn't like me. So what I wanted to do for the inside here was make it this sort of renovated industrial style look. So I wanted the exterior to look like maybe somebody bought the place, they kept it the same because they wanted it to fit in with the whole theme and style of Windenburg, but they went and they took the whole inside of it and made it more for university students or not really hipsters, but kind of hipsters. So I thought that would be okay. So you can see I ended up putting in these glass tables that actually came with tiny living and these little industrial metal looking bar stools. So I end up adding a lot more seating than this. You'll see it in just a second. In this corner I put a little seating area. It ends up just being 1 chair, I think, and then a little glass tabletop and side table, I guess. But it looks okay. I did do a lot. I ended up putting a lot of cracks in the walls and pipes and stuff like that to just definitely give it that industrial look. This is definitely something that I haven't done before in any style of build, so this is very new to me. I really enjoyed it, and this functions as a cafe, and then I believe it also functions as a library as well, but it seems to run better as a cafe, so that's my recommendation there. The whole upstairs I did as a library / study area, so you'll see that in a second. Oh, I forgot I did this. So on these archways I hung up, well, I merged the lights into the wall and hung them up so it looked like they kind of strung lights across the archway. I thought it looked really, really cute. So I hope you guys like that. It took me a while. I know it was sped up, obviously, but I was fighting with it for a minute off camera. So you guys didn't see that, but I tried. So I wanted to give it a little more, I guess, character, and I thought the lights worked really well. So here you can see I'm picking out some lighting. It looks okay. It's not great. I was having a hard time, honestly, picking out lighting because we don't have a whole lot of exposed or not grungy, yeah, I guess grungy looking lights. There is this cute little industrial style light. It's a wall hanging light. There we go. Oh, you can see it right there on the side. It's got like the little brass piece on it, and it's got like the hanging extension cord to it, and I thought it looked really cool. I thought it looked very, it fit in with the whole style. I wanted to keep the interior mainly browns, very dark brown, white, gray, and black. Well, I'm sure you guys can tell. So I tried to keep that whole theme behind it, so hopefully it looks okay. I did give the cafe area itself kind of more of a modern feel because I wanted them to have like, I wanted it to look like they had upgraded equipment. Like I thought that would have been best. Instead of just having like old broken down stuff that, you know, has been used for years and years. And you can see here I took a lot of the piping and sized them down and put them in various spots so they look like they're exposed. Oh, I can't tell you guys how many times I went through and I messed with this flooring. This isn't the first time. I did it multiple times off camera, and this is the flooring that ends up staying, so I thought this worked really well. I also enjoy this exposed brick pattern. I gotta say that's probably my favorite wallpaper to use. You'll see me use it in a lot of builds. So there you saw real quick, I just put that little pastry thing on the back counter. I really wanted it to look like it was like a cafe bakery area, and I know it doesn't really function like that. It's literally like just a cafe. But I thought it worked really well. It looks okay. Those little heaters that came with the vampire pack, I moved so many times. That's not the first time I put them there. So I put them there, and then I ended up moving them upstairs because I didn't know what to do with them. And then they moved again, and again, and again. Oh, there is an upstairs, obviously. You guys can see the stairs. Upstairs is, like I said earlier, the whole lounge area. So there's library, a bunch of computers, and then seating, and there's like magazine racks and stuff. It's really cool, so I hope you guys like that area, because it took me a long time to figure out the floor plan. I did cut out a lot of it, and I know it's very basic. It's not anything too fancy schmancy, but it looks alright. So here you can see I'm adding more tables in the entryway, and I ended up swapping out that small one in the middle for this really big one, for when they walk in, and I thought that looked really nice, and I put the little tea lights on it and hung the chandeliers, and I thought it looked really nice, so it's like when people walk in, they can see that nice big table and all the people sitting at it, and if they're studying. I believe these curtains were from university, those blinds, I mean, and those are my favorite. Those and these Parenthood ones that I'm also using as well. The sheer curtains. I thought they're so pretty. I thought they looked really good together, thinking like, oh, maybe if they want to pull the blinds down, because I imagine this place probably looks better when it's dark and not like all lit up and stuff, because, you know, again, that whole industrial vibe. But yeah, so yeah, I hope you guys really like this, because I spent a lot of time on this, and I'm not big on building community lots. If you guys know me, I've talked about it on stream quite a bit, and community lots are like the bane of my existence. Oh, you guys can see I did something kind of cute here, so I put some little candles on top of the paper towel roll or holder thing there. I don't know why, I just thought it looked really cute. I don't add enough candles in my builds, and it makes me sad. I'm like, oh wait, more candles! Oh, so here you can see I did the bathroom real quick. I spent a lot of time on that on stream. I think I actually finished it on stream too, but I worked really hard on it, and I thought it looked really cute with the little like waiting room, and you know, I kind of made it like a unisex thing, so you know, people can use the bathroom and then come out, and then there's the sink area, and you know, if people are waiting, they can sit in the chairs for a little bit. I thought that was nice. Here you can see I'm doing the little light trick again with these archways, and again, I had a really hard time with them. I don't know why. And the ones on the right side, for some reason, have this kind of blue hue to them on the string. I don't know why, but I didn't think it looked too bad, so I left it instead of like messing around with it. Here I'm picking out some desks, and I actually really like these desks because they had the little drawers in them, so I figured maybe there was some extra like pens and papers and books and stuff, and this ends up being where the computer area is, obviously. And it looks okay. Everything's fully functional. The Sims can get to all the chairs, all the computers, everything works great. So hopefully you guys like that. You guys can kind of see here, that middle area ends up being the library, and then that back area is the computer area, so that's kind of what happened there. I know I skip around a lot, but I was trying to cut this down, because if I didn't cut this down, it would have been almost 30 minutes. And I don't think you guys would have wanted to sit through a 30-minute long video of me building a cafe and struggling, so I I tried to cut out what I could, so hopefully it looks a little better. I'm definitely going to try to work on how much I jump around, because like I'll be going through the menu and finding objects and I'm like, oh, I like this, I could use this upstairs, and then I'm like, oh hey, I can use this downstairs. Oh, right there, you can see the lot traits that I picked. They're a little small for me, so I can't exactly, not really small, but they're blurry as heck, so I cannot see what they are for the life of me. I know one of them is definitely the university student hangout, so I know that for sure, but I don't know the other two. So, but they do work with the whole cafe vibe. Here you can see I'm putting up some curtains again, and then I get this really cool little metal shelf and stack a bunch of books on it, and here you can see I'm doing some more piping, and I'm like, oh hey, I really like this pantry rack. See, like, this is what I mean though, like, I'm jumping around, I'm like, oh, this pantry rack would be great because it's kind of industrial looking. It'll be great for the little cafe area. I really wanted to use this, I think it's a TV stand, that's actually what the item is. But it's such a cute item, I just can't ever make it work in my builds, so I ended up taking it out, and I think I replaced it, I can't remember if I think I just put a couch in this corner and kind of tilted it a little bit. I end up kind of making aisles, I guess, with the books, the bookcases. And it looks okay, and I think that's what ended up happening there. I put some, like, magazines back there and stuff, and it looks alright. Here you can see kind of the aftermath of me fighting with this shelf, because this shelf actually has so many slots on it, it wasn't letting me snap, or not snap anything, so, like, I was trying to use the red shelf to move everything, and it was being a pain. It was fighting with me a lot, and I did not appreciate it. But yeah, here you can see I was picking out some magazines and little posters, and again, I was putting more cracks in the walls and that kind of stuff, and just giving it a little more, I don't know, character, detail. So yeah, here you can see that I'm building the little aisles, and I think they look okay. They came out looking kind of nice. Oh, I'm sorry if you can hear that, it's really windy outside right now. I've been wanting to film this for a minute, and of course I picked during, you know, like a windstorm to start recording, so, but yeah. Oh, I love this little librarian cart. I ended up sizing it down, and I put another chair in that corner, I think? Yep, right there. And I just kind of tilted it a little bit, made it look okay, and yeah, so here I put another little seating area. I thought that these chairs and sofa looked kind of, not industrial, but modern. But you can kind of mix modern and industrial interiors. In my opinion, they seem like they work okay. So that's kind of what I did there. And I thought they looked alright. They kind of matched. I like matchy-matchy things, and I think it worked out. So, I really like this little metal desk. I don't know why I was so excited when I put it in here. I was like, oh, this works, it looks so nice. And I started fighting with some pots and plants. I didn't know what to put in here. It's like, oh, maybe I could put some just pots or whatever. Honestly, I don't even remember what I put in that corner. I really don't. And, oh man, I just did this build like 2 days ago. Okay, so here you can see I got rid of the little heaters. And I was like, man, I just want to put them somewhere. So I ended up putting them up there. But then when I moved upstairs, I was like, oh, this is the perfect place for me to put a chess table. This little entryway, I guess, not entryway, but kind of just walkway, I guess. I didn't know what to do with it. I think I put some more chairs and then just a bunch of paintings and stuff and just random items everywhere. Cause I just didn't know what to do with it. I thought it looked okay. So here you can see I put like the sofa and then some chairs. I wanted more lounge or reading areas, I guess, for people who are coming in just to read books or maybe do homework. Like, I thought that worked out really well. And again, I'm trying to pick out more lighting, but oh, you can see those little chandeliers, or not, well, I guess they're not chandeliers, the little light bulbs hanging from the ceiling. I really like those items. I thought they were so cute. It definitely fit with the industrial vibe, the whole exposed lighting, that type of thing. Oh, yep, here you can see. I think this is where the heaters ended up staying. I know it's kind of a weird spot, but I really didn't know what to do with it, so I think that's what happened there. Yeah, you can see I was struggling with this area. I just didn't know what to do. I wanted to put like a foosball table in here, but I thought, oh, maybe it'll get in the way. People will be, not fighting with each other, but fighting to scoot out of the way, because you know how pathing issues are in The Sims. I feel like I talk about that almost every video. But it ends up looking okay. Down here I was messing with a rug. I wanted to put a rug under the nice big table. And yeah, I mean, I don't really think I did much else. I think I just added a couple finishing touches. Just this rug and maybe a couple other things. But yeah, so I hope you guys all enjoyed, and if you did like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. I upload every Tuesday and Friday, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!